We're in crisis mode, Tree. Who's gonna pledge Kappa now that we have a death curse?
Welcome back to Bandwagon fans. This is Jeff, and tonight we're going to be talking about Happy Death Day to You. Before I get into the movie, though, I'm going to invite everybody to subscribe to the channel, and if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button as well. Also, feel free to leave some comments, good or bad. I appreciate constructive criticism as well as any praise that might be coming my way. So any feedback helps. So this is Happy Death Day to You, and before we talk about the movie, go ahead and enjoy some highlights from the trailer.
Dude, I am tripping right now. I feel like I've totally lived through this day already.
Deja vu?
Yes.
The day reset when you died, right?
Yeah.
I might be able to help with that. I died 11 times. I was stuck reliving the same day over and over again until someone wearing a baby mask murdered me on the night of my birthday. Turns out it was my roommate, Lori. I kicked her crazy ass out a window and killed her, which broke the loop. But now I'm living the better version of my life.
You okay?
No.
Oh, hey, you're up. I folded your pants for you.
No way.
Dude, did you hit that or what?
I don't believe this. It's Monday the 18th again.
All right, so this is Happy Death Day to You. This is starring Jessica Roth, Israel Broussard, Phi Vu. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right or not. And this is the sequel to, obviously, Happy Death Day. So Happy Death Day was kind of a surprise hit. I didn't actually see it, but I've heard a tremendous amount of good things about it. I want to go back and see it now. And then Happy Death Day to You is the sequel. So the basic premise is that Jessica Roth plays this a college student named Tree, who keeps reliving the same day over and over again until the day ends with her getting killed. So that was kind of the premise of Happy Death Day. For Happy Death Day to You, they actually work out a pretty clever way to make that premise, to rework that premise, so that we can continue killing Jessica every day, but it feels kind of fresh and there's a different twist on it. Won't go into exactly what that twist was, because that'd be getting into some spoiler territory. But suffice it to say, she's back. She's reliving the exact same day. She's reliving the exact same day that she was in Happy Death Day, but there are some twists to it. Some characters, I think, are more prominent in this one than were probably in the first movie, and she has some tough decisions to make in terms of resetting her life and getting out of this time loop that she's stuck in. So, like I said, I didn't see the first one. I do want to go back and watch it. I have a feeling that the first movie was considerably better than the sequel. So although the premise and how they were able to recreate this premise works pretty well, it did kind of feel like a rubber band getting stretched to its breaking point. And the movie, there were a couple sections in the second act and the third act where the movie really started dragging quite a bit. The performances were pretty strong. Jessica Roth is an incredibly charismatic and likable actress. The supporting cast was all solid. There was no issues really in the filmmaking aspect of it. It's just they ran with this premise just a little bit longer than it would actually work. So the humor was pretty good throughout. I was, pretty much a lot of people in the theater, myself included, were laughing for a lot of it. But there were huge stretches where there wasn't enough humor to sustain this horror comedy, and there wasn't enough scares to sustain it either. So for a horror comedy or a horror thriller, there were too long stretches where there was neither, and that's really where the movie suffered. And then in the third act, there was kind of a B storyline that should have just been cut out completely, because it kind of added 10 unnecessary minutes to the movie. So that's pretty much all I really have to say about it. I would recommend this more as a Redbox or a streaming film. It's not enough there to justify going to the theater for it, and there are the long stretches where it kind of drags. So stream it, rent it, skip it in the theater, but give it a shot later on. So that's just kind of a quick down and dirty review of Happy Death Day to You. Not really a lot of analysis for this kind of a film, but appreciate you watching, and go ahead and like it and leave those comments. And once again, I'm Jeff. Thanks for watching. Get on the bandwagon.